What's up YouTube, Low Budget Media Productions here, and today I have a deck profile for the UAs. It's been a while since I've really touched this deck. I felt the deck's overall potential and ceiling had gone down significantly after Reinforcing the Army went to 1 in that list following last year's World Championships. But with new stuff that has come out, I've found the deck able to function to a higher ceiling again, so I thought I'd profile my build and show you my side deck that I have, the main theory behind my side deck and stuff. So I'll get right into it. So 3 midfielder. So in this build I'm playing a version that requires less need to see midfielder in order to get your plays started and get going and win the game. But you still play 3 because he's still one of your best UA monsters. The fact that he's just normal summon, he's a level 4 that you can just normal summon, is really, really good, especially combined with UA Stadium, which allows you to just combine it with the midfielder for lots of searches. Search every turn if you bounce back the midfielder to summon your other guys. And also his effect to bounce a UA that you can do during the battle phase is really cool, especially for going for a big OTK push during the battle phase. So that's really good. So you always play 3 of him. And then I'm playing 2 UA Slugger. So, he's one of your best UAs right now because he's, being an Armades is so powerful, especially versus Cosmos, Burning Abyss, and, let's see what else is good right now. Yeah, mainly Cosmos and Burning Abyss. So this is what helped you win in those matchups against them. It prevents a Beatrice from floating. It allows you to beat over big ships. Just stuff like that. So he's one of your best big UA guys. You're only playing 2 because he clogs at 3. Then 2 Perfect Ace. Having such an easily summonable Herald of Perfection is really, really strong. Especially that you can get out 2 in the same turn, which is pretty cool. Opening 2 of these first turn is pretty strong. Then I'm playing 2 Dreadnought Dunker. For this build, I'm playing the Squire engine, so I've included a second Dreadnought Dunker. Originally, I was playing 1 in my original draft of this deck, but I decided to bump it up to 2 because I'm playing the Squire engine. I wanted another UA monster that was 2 tributes, so that's why I'm playing 2. He's good for outing Masker Restrict, because whenever he inflicts battle damage, he pops a card in the field, so that's really good for outing Masker Strikes, other floodgates like that. So it's just really, overall, really solid card. And he's really big when he gets a boost by Stadium. He'll go to 3k, so that can crash with Blue Eyes. Then the few one-ofs, I'm playing 1 Blockbacker. He's good. He has a huge defense. 2700 is pretty big. And also, he is walking lose one turn, which is really nice. That's strong to open turn 1. And then 1 Rival Rebounder. His effect is when he's normal summoned or special summoned during your opponent's turn, you get to special summon a UA monster from your hand or graveyard. So this is good turn 1. It's really good turn 1 and later in the game, when you're trying to grind out to have enough damage to push for game. But you don't. He's really bad mid game, but he's really bad mid game because you just really don't need him. He's really inessential when you'd rather be seeing your other bigger UAs like your Slugger or your Mighty Dunker. Mighty Slugger or your Dunker, whatever his name is, Dreadnought Dunker. So he's good later game, and especially you just don't want to draw him. If you play multiples, you're going to draw 2 of him, and he's really bad if you have 2 in your hand. So that's why you only play 1. So that's it for the UA monsters. Now for the Squire engine, playing 3 Dia, basically the heart and soul of the Squire engine. Overall, just such a good card, especially in this deck. Then I'm playing 3 Eidos. I'm playing 3 Eidos mainly because most of your guys, your UA guys, are 1 tribute monsters. So it doesn't really matter if you draw this. Unlike in Monarchs, all your guys are 2 tribute monsters unless you have Domain or a Majesty's Fiend or a Kuraz. So this is fine to play, and he's just really good to summon it back out the idea. So you have extra tribute summons to get your plays going. And then I'm playing 1 Mithra. Mithra is good with, what's it called? Dreadnought Dunker, because it summons out the token, and then he can just pierce through for 25 or 3k damage, just like out of nowhere, so that's pretty cool. Now for the spells, 2 Twin Twisters. You're playing a lot of stuff that you want to discard, so you're playing the Twin Twisters. Then 1 Rota to search your idea and your midfielder, and then 1 Terraforming to search your UA Stadium. Then 3 UA Stadium. This card's like really, really good. It just allows you to search like all your good guys that win you the game. So that's strong. 2 Signing Deal. I would be playing 3, but it's a once per turn card, so I don't want it to clog it, like have 2 in my hand. So I'm only playing 2. And then Power Jersey is just like a huge OTK card. So next up, I'm playing a small Monarch Spell Trap card engine. I'm playing 3 Pantheism. This is just like one of the most insane cards in the game. The pluses that this card gives you are just insane. This card really needs to go to 1. So yeah, 3 of that, and then 3 Stormforth. Stormforth's really good against Cosmo, outs the ships, and then allows you to get a guy on board. So yeah, it's just really, really good, and it allows you to keep normal summoning your UAs to search off a stadium. It just gives you, like, this version just gives you so many more ways to tribute summon your UAs. So that, and then I'm playing 1 Domain. Since I'm not playing an extra deck, because, like, this deck really doesn't benefit from playing an extra deck. Like, the only thing you could really, like, ever want to go into, like, you can make rank 8s, or you can make rank 5s, but you don't really want to put your UAs in the graveyard, because you only play 1 Rebounder, and he's just not that good of a UA, because he only has, like, with that 1 effect. But so I decided to play it without an extra deck, and since you're going to be tribute summoning a lot in this version, I decided to throw 1 Domain in there, just to have that extra floodgate to lock out, and give you that extra edge against Burning Abyss, extra deck Monarchs, or stuff like that. Then 2 Penalty Box to search out your Spell Trap cards within the grave, and then 3 Prime Monarch. Yeah, that's good. Now for the side deck, I'll just show you like my theoretical side deck. I haven't really tested this deck much like in actual gameplay, but this is like what I would have theorized. So I'm playing Triple Artifact Lancia. This is mainly for Cosmos and Monarchs, or extra deck Monarchs in general. So since you can't play Iron Wall in this deck, especially in this version, because you're playing the Squire engine, and you're playing the Monarch spell and trap cards yourself. So if you were playing Iron Wall, it would lock down your Pantheism, it would lock down your Monarch, and it would, Prime Monarch, and it would also lock down your Adios. So you would just want to play something to stop your opponent from banishing. So you play this. It's really good versus Monarch. So you just tribute it, and they can't Pantheism, they can't, what's it called? Prime, stuff like that. So that's really good. So that, then I'm playing Triple Game of Seals, because this is good for just outing things. Then the next little kind of mini engine I'm playing 2 Majesty's Fiend. I'll just zoom out a bit. I'm playing 2 Majesty's Fiend, 1 Mega Zaborg, 1 Domain, and a Return. So the theory behind this is that, you don't main deck Return because none of your guys have the stats to be able to be searched by Return, but you want to side deck these guys because these are just good. Majesty's Fiend is really good in this deck because all your special summons are inherent, so this doesn't stop them. And then since you're not playing an extra deck, Mega Zaborg is really strong against Burning Abyss or extra deck Monarchs, where they rely on their extra deck for things. Well, not so much good against extra deck Monarchs as it is Burning Abyss. The second Domain is so you can have an extra, just an extra lockout of the extra deck for game 2. After this, since they'll be probably, if they don't main deck the Twin Twisters, they'll probably be signing them in for this deck. So you just want to have an extra one since it's not as recyclable, and you don't like want to play 3 because it'll clog, because it doesn't really do much for you outside of locking out the opponent's extra deck. And then the 1 Domain is because you're going to be tribute summoning a lot in this deck. Especially with the Tribute engine, the Squire engine. So if you play the 1 Return, and it's so easily searchable, so you can almost always have access to it. So if you banish the Pantheism, and then you reveal to them, like, say you reveal to them 2 more Pantheisms and a return, they'll almost always pick the return, especially game 2 when they don't know that you're going to be siding these in. So then you can activate the return, tribute summon your guy, and then search whatever appropriate thing that you need to help stun out the opponent. So, like, versus Burning Abyss Phantom Knights, you would be grabbing the Zabworg, so you can dump their entire extra deck. So, like, you just tribute summon this guy, pop himself, and then blow out the extra deck, or you can just do Majesty's Fiend versus Cosmos and stuff like that. So this has been, like, good in the minimal amount of testing that I've played, but it would definitely need more testing, but it's good in theory. 2 breakthrough skill for Monarchs and other stuff. And then 3 magic deflectors for Monarchs. Again, like, Monarchs is like a big problem matchup because they're just so powerful. And it's also decent against Cosmo too. But whatever. So thank you guys for watching my deck profile, guys. If you could, it would be greatly appreciated if you could leave a like, and if you want to comment, tell me what you thought of the video. That would be nice too. And if you've not already, please subscribe to my channel. And thank you guys for watching.